Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3 and we're going to try and resolve this bug, which is in fact a bug. I looked it up to make sure that I wasn't just simply doing it wrong. We are not doing it wrong. In fact, when I throw this thing, whether it hits or not, it's still supposed to trigger the cutscene. I saw it in a video that somebody got a miss when they threw this hag concoction and it still triggered a cutscene immediately. So we're running into a bug. And I do have some safety saves that I can go back to, some hard ones. So I've got this one, and I've got the one from before we started the hag fight. And I can go back, or I can just choose not to do this for a while and hope for an update. But people have found possible workarounds. It seems like everybody has it working a little bit differently. It's just really, really inconsistent. Hopefully, this is going to be a couple months down the line that you're seeing this. For me, I'm running on patch 2. Patch 2 doesn't have this fixed. By the time you see this, hopefully, whatever's going on here has been patched. Alright, so, we've already tried throwing with you. Doesn't seem to work. I'm gonna quick load, and I'm gonna try and see if throwing it with anybody else works. I did see somebody in a, in a thread basically say that, like, they tried it with a whole bunch of different characters, and then for whatever reason, they sent it to Gale, and Gale threw it, and it worked. So, no idea why it wouldn't trigger for other people. A lot of people just don't know exactly what the bug is here. What's causing it not to work. We just don't know. So, with that being the case, do a little bit of damage. Okay.
A bright idea.
Okay. This one is a little bit annoying. This is kind of a big moment. I would have thought that they would have had stuff like this patched, but can't win them all, I guess. Can't win them all. I mean, I can be annoyed and also understand that, like, making video games is difficult. You know what I mean? Okay, we have our hard saves, though. But we're probably gonna have to restart this whole fight. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's possible that us destroying the mushrooms triggered something that makes it, that, undid the trigger for getting this shit to work, but if that's the case, it has to be unintentional, because there's no logical reason why that would be the case. Okay.
Bye forever, pal.
We'll do a quick save here, because we have our hard saves. We tried with Will.
Got it.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. We're keeping our cool. We're keeping our cool. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. The sad thing is that this undermines, like, a really, really cool encounter.
Aye, aye.
Which is truly unfortunate. Where are you?
little trick.
There's one other workaround we can try. Before we go to the start of the fight and see if we can trigger it. There. We seem to be stuck in something right now that's just making it impossible for us to get this to work. And I don't know why, but that's where we're at.
Where do I go from here?
Okay. You know what? Let's see if... I'm assuming it's been added to this list. Maybe if I try and throw it from here instead of opening the menu and using throw? Like, I wonder if it's something like that. So why? Why can't I use it right now? Okay, if I use throw from here, which is a way that I haven't been using it.
Seems like the best way.
Okay, no. Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to go back to here. We're going to try and kill Ethel, but we're going to try and do it with a non-lethal option. Seeing if we can knock her out first. And then if that doesn't work, the non-lethal option, then I'm going to have to go to the beginning of the fight and try throwing the hag potion right away to see if we can get it to trigger. I am happy that we haven't run into more of these things, you know what I mean? But I'm a little bit nervous at the moment. Oh my god, fuck you. Delete that save, please. And then can we please just go here? Thank you. We good? We good, game? Alright. That's pretty much on me. The game is working as intended there, but I'm just annoyed. But we're good. But yeah, like, this game is so good, and shit like this does undermine it. Just because, like, they've built this really, really cool mechanic, but then it doesn't work, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm annoyed, but I totally get it. I just hope it gets fixed soon, because once all this shit is, like, ironed out, this game is unflappable, you know? Okay, we basically know how this is gonna play out. And it's gonna be hard for us to get into melee range because of this, but... yeah, like literally I don't think anybody can get into melee range right now. This sucks. Okay.
Still on my feet.
Damn, I really want an ice storm to just drop all those guys right now, because we're gonna have to take another turn to make this happen. She's so close, but we have to kill her within melee range for our passive to work, for the non-lethal, for us to try out what I want to try out. But nobody can get to her. What AoEs do you have? If I started your turn... Not really, you don't... I hate that you can't look at their... Yeah, it doesn't matter, it's fine.
What now?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna try. It's probably not gonna help, but... Fuck you, game.
finding my way.
The pathing right now is ridiculous. Okay, we know there's 3 of these invisible motherfuckers kind of grouped together, but I don't have anything that's big enough to get them all, I don't think. I'll check a bomb. A throwable bomb. Because here's the thing, I can get rid of a lot of those insect plague things if I can take care of the 4 that are out here. I just don't think I have a good option to do that. What do we got? Those don't work like bombs. You can't just throw them and they don't do anything until you hit them with something. All right. It's a new day. I wanted to come into this without any salt, but it's just like, there's a couple things I need to try. This is a long fight. It's an annoying fight, and it's broken. So, me trying to not be annoyed is not working very well. I don't think the Alchemist Fire is a very large area, unfortunately, but maybe I can get those 2. Okay, so there was one there. Whatever, we're just gonna have to do this the long way. There's nothing I can do about it.
At a time.
Ready for another round? Close ranks.
See, if you had the halberd right now, you'd probably be able to make the hit.
No choice but to keep going. Another step forward.
Doesn't she have like a teleport? Okay.
Might will prevail.
Smell blood.
Okay, our passive should be on. Now, I don't even know if this is gonna work, but...
Auntie Ethel lies unconscious, her stomach bulging from the child she ate.
I hate that I can't do this the intended way. Like, we had everything that we needed to do this the intended way and it just wouldn't work. But if this works, we have our workaround, but I'm still pissed about it. I love you, Larian, but sort it out. Sort it out. This is going to be my game of the year. I already know that, but I'm still mad at you for this one. Sort it out. And they will. They will. They'll sort it out. You're safe now. The hag can't hurt you anymore. You know, honestly, she got eaten alive.
Shouldn't have wished.
Totally fair.
Interesting times.
Ah, man, I'm just so salty that it didn't work the intended way. But if you run into this yourself and they haven't fixed it by now, at least you know that there is a workaround. Do it this way. If you don't do it non-lethal, she dies. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, okay. Anyways. You gain +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. And while the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. Who's this for? Like, I mean, I guess monks can they can carry around a quarterstaff, but then they just don't use it? Like, still take their unarmored strike? So I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's for a monk, right? So weird. So you, like, equip a weapon, but you just don't use it. You do unarmored strikes anyway. Can you even do that? Because when you have a weapon equipped, doesn't it not allow you to do an unarmored strike? I don't know. Since I haven't played around with unarmed strikes, then I don't really know how that works, but so weird. The Ring of Feywild Sparks. While your Sorceress Tides of Chaos feature is active, you will always trigger Wild Magic Surge when casting spells. Okay, so that's for a Wild Magic Sorcerer, I guess. We're not going to be using that. Tarnished Charm makes it easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws. I'm not going to be using that, so we'll sell it. Okay, and she is dead this time. We took care of her mushrooms.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so we need to talk to the people in the house, and we need to also find the mother. You know, let's move further away from that. I don't know what that thing is going to do. Oh, interesting. Huh. Haste spores. I wonder if Ethel could try and use that too. Like if she would if her AI would actively allow her to like use that. I wonder. All right, we need a long rest, but we'll do that as soon as we talk to people, just in case there's anything weird about taking a long rest before finishing up this quest. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to loot. You actually can go over here, but I don't know if there's any reason to. But we will find out. Nope. No investigation or perception checks or anything. Okay. Visit Laura and Vanra. Are they in that house that belongs to Gortash? I think that's the house, Gortash's house. Weird. Okay. We'll go to Garlos and then we'll go into Laura and Vanra. Hey, you good, bro?
It's a sad day in the Maid. A sad and bloody day. Captain Grizzly's dead.
No, they didn't account for
My only
it.
comfort is you after killer. A God's damned hag of all things.
Man. That's 2 times now during the hag quest that they haven't accounted for non-lethal attacks. I hope that they do something about that too. So, as a reminder, in Act 1, we non-lethally took down Mayrina's family, and then they just treated it like they died. And then once again here, we non-lethally took down all the people wearing masks, and it didn't account for it again. How'd you get captured in the first place?
Not a clue. My head's still melted.
You know what?
Feels
Hold
like
on. I have a quick save not far away. I'm gonna go into that other room and see if their bodies are just dead in there now, or if they're unconscious, because I'm curious to see if they just triggered them as dead after I killed the hag. At least then I can, like, in my head, sort of like come up with a reason why they're dead. It's like, we killed the hag, they were wearing the masks, and they just died because the power from the masks went away. We know when the masks go, they die, but in that case I can, like, justify it in my head a little bit more than I can with the brothers who were never in a mask. Was it brothers, or I think it was I can't remember, but the people that we, yeah, you get my point. You get my point.
What path lies before me?
Yep, they're just here unconscious.
Good idea, I think.
Like, that's Captain Grizzly right there, 1 HP. Okay, when I take this... She didn't die this time.
Take Turo.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll just go and talk to, Garrett, and, he'll think that they're all dead. And then one day they're just gonna come unconscious, you know, drowning in the water. And, they'll all be fine. That's my headcanon. Because she ain't dead. Oh, you're encumbered. I was like, why are we moving so slow?
Captain Grizzly's dead.
How'd you get
And my
captured in the
only
first
comfort
place?
is Not a clue. My head's still melted. Feels like I've been sucking on fog for days. All I know is I had one job. Protect my captain. And I failed. She left me the maid. And while it won't be the same without her, no, you're always welcome here, mate. Welcome back, mate. What can I get you?
Okay, well, one of these days she'll come she'll come back into consciousness and she'll just walk up the stairs and we'll all be happy.
Ah, sure. A bit of drink never killed anyone.
He'll have our heads.
Yeah, they've still got work to do on the performance of Baldur's Gate Act 3 here. It's just one of those things where I look at like how much of my CPU, GPU and stuff is being used and I'm like, why are we dropping frames here? Like, why is this so choppy? When I'm only using 40% of my CPU, 50% of my memory, and my GPU is at 22% utilization. As a reminder, I've got a 4080 in this thing.
Here we go.
But they'll get it there. I know they will.
She's dead.
They did it
isn't
with
she?
DOS too, so...
Ethel is dead.
She is. I fought and killed her in her lair. It was a perversion of everything natural.
Yes! Fuck you, Ethel, you miserable old bat!
Get it out, girl.
Fuck you for telling me I'd be an awful mom. That I was nothing but a pregnant half-wit. Oh, and the girl? You saved her too, right?
Yeah, she's absolutely traumatized, but she is alive.
Thank the gods. Ah, they say revenge doesn't fix anything, but damn does it feel amazing. Thank you.
It didn't feel so amazing when she was vomiting up a child.
A living child.
Yep,
That's what matters.
that is what matters. You're not wrong.
Here. Call this a small thank you. I look forward to finally being able to sleep with both eyes shut.
Okay. Rare to see such good cheer from a group of people so down on their luck. Still, good cheer is what we received in abundance when we told them of Ethel's defeat at our hands.
I can't wait.
The Fey Semblance Amulet. You have an advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws? That's huge, dude. That's a lot of saving throws. Oh, Shadowheart just got a level up.
blood?
Okay.
No.
That means everybody's close. Oh, everybody's so close. We're not going to do it until everybody else is ready, too. It only feels right.
I need a quick word.
Cledge can't believe you killed thee, Auntie Ethel. You're amazing.
Thanks, Cled. I like Cled. Honestly, I think that's going to be a new necklace for you, Shadowheart.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Cool.
No harm in a little conversation.
Wait.
Should you ever have a need of a cleric of Helm, I shall be there. You have my word.
Okay. I think that this group might help us out in the final fight.
In it.
Should you ever...
I want to see if they got added to the Gather Your Allies. Nope, but they might show up. We'll see. We'll see.
We're finally free from Ethel. Thanks to you. I can't wait to start living again.
Maybe once we go talk to Vanra and Laura, it'll trigger the Allies quest.
Anyway, we just going to let what's his name and his toy soldiers take over the whole city?
He's not gone now.
Okay, so this is the cobbler's house. That one's theirs. Gotcha, so I did have the wrong house.
He's the new.
want to have a word.
Look, pal. You want a broadsheet? You'll have to wait. I'm taking my break. You got a problem with that? Talk to the Gazetteers Guild. I got rights, you know.
All right. They're unionized. Good for them.
Sorry, we can't sell you the broadsheet yet. Got to take my stinky break first. Boring.
These kids have a paper union.
Best victuals and cures in the lower city guaranteed. What'll it be?
Cool. Love that dude's facial hair. Absolutely epic.
It's here. You keep skipping your breaks.
These artist types are always so soft, aren't they? You make one little comment and their egos crumble to dust.
It's street art. If you don't like it, you can literally walk away.
I quite like it, actually.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. Thanks.
You're welcome. No, actually, I do like it. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I would. I was like, well, I didn't actually look at what it was, but no, I like it.
It's all right, Vanra. You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
The hag was my problem to deal with.
It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
So she was a pirate at one point.
Everything is going to be all right.
So there,
I promise.
there might have been
Mommy.
a little bit of
That's-
truth to what the hag was saying,
that's right.
but usually it's twisted.
Mummy
The
is
amulet
here.
of the Wind Rider, ride the winds and gust of wind. Transform into cloud. It's just gaseous form, just with a different name, it looks like. Summon a strong wind that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 5 meters, forcing them off balance. Didn't we try to use a gust of wind to clear poison clouds at one point and it just didn't work? A legendary rapier. Look at this. A duelist prerogative. Weapon enchantment +3. This might be a new one for Will. And look at that. Everybody's got their level ups now too.
Would you like
While
that?
your offhand is empty, you score a critical hit when rolling a 19. Moreover, you gain an additional reaction per turn.
Here.
Withering Cut. I don't think he has a lot of reaction options, but still. Potions are reactions, so he could use 2 potions.
Mr. Needle doesn't even pay enough for the good.
Is that only when you land a critical hit do you get the reaction? It's weird that those are
Everything is
paired
going to be all
together.
right.
It's hard to tell.
I promise.
Do we just always get an extra reaction, or is it only when we roll
that's
a
right.
19 crit?
Mummy is here.
Withering Cut. On a hit with a melee weapon, use a reaction to deal additional necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus. Cool. Okay.
You hungry, sweet girl?
Ooh, that
How
bugged
about
out.
we bake something?
Let's just
Love
accept it and then
baking.
look at it.
Remember?
There we go. Challenge to duel. Challenge an enemy to attack only you, inflicting bleeding on the target. And then Dueler's Enthusiasm. Are these both bonus actions? Oh, cool. This is awesome. While you are not dual wielding, you can make an additional melee attack with the Dueler. This is like a whole, like, system of shit.
Everything is going to be all
great reward on this. There you are. You're usually on the end. Threw me off. And it does more damage! Finally. Is that necrotic only with the dueler's enthusiasm or whatever? Either way. We're gonna put this on, and we're gonna frickin' use it.
How about we bake something? You love baking. Remember? We could go for a walk. Would you like that? Mummy! Mummy! It's alright, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, that girl is gonna spend the rest of her life living in fear and being completely destroyed by these events. Feel bad for her.
Everything is going to be alright. I promise. Mummy! That's right. Mummy is here.
Still alive, so that's progress.
You're just mad I said.
Okay, Vanra, how you doing, girl? Probably not great.
We could go for a walk. Would you like that? Mummy! Mummy! It's alright, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
Poor girl.
Why'd you make it so big then?
Umberly remembers. Toss your coin on whispered prayer. Down, down, down. Sparrow sea queen, blessed and fair. Down, down, down. To your depths we're dragged with care. Down, down, down.
Everything is going to be alright. I promise. Mummy! That's right.
A well-worn map of the Seafallen
Mummy
Stars. A
is
small
here.
red X marks a spot on Ilgan, just off Vilhun Reach.
You're just making that up on the spot.
Open up.
Designated citizens will please stand still for evaluation.
An overdue reunion.
Sweet girl.
Laura, how you bloody keeping?
How
Myself
about
and the
we bake
boys will be
something?
making port in a 10-day, and we
Love
thought
Remember?
in high time we all had ourselves a few gargles in the Blushing Maid, and we ain't taking a no for an answer. How's the little one? Bet she's as tall as myself now. My own boy outstripped me last year. They grow up so fast, don't they? I know you're happier in the city, but damned if we don't miss you on the Liberty. Boarding civvies ain't the same without quick lip Laura. Yours, fearsomely, Tim Two Fingers.
Mummy! It's alright, Vanra. We'll stay right.
Alright, we got a long rest.
I have something to ask.
And then we're gonna level up.
Dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What do you got there, boy?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
This far into the game, and that's the first time we've been able to make arsonist oil? Interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's do our level ups right now before we rest. Alright. 12 is max level in this game, so let's do this. A new feat. Okay. This might just be an ability improvement at this point. So I guess we probably just want Whiz. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just want Whiz. Okay, now with you, it may also be wisdom. But the other option that we have is maintaining concentration with Warcaster. But that also has an effect on saving throws. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna max out her wisdom. Okay, Eldritch Invocation. This is gonna be the final one. Your melee attacks deal additional necrotic damage equal to your charisma modifier. That could be good. We could also conjure an elemental. Confusion. Polymorph. Bestow Curse. We're not going to use that. Don't need Beast Speech. Nope, you're not doing those very often. You know what? I may actually take this, and the reason is because I'm probably going to reclass Shadowheart. We're probably going to rebuild her from the ground up in a different subclass, which means we're going to lose Shapeshift from her, because that comes from her subclass. And that means we're going to need somebody who's going to be able to speak with dead with our enemies. And so now that's going to be you. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Spell. I like the idea of banishment. That's a great way to just take somebody out of a fight for a while if you need it. Okay. And then if I wanted to take something out... Take in Flame Strike. Sure, why not? Basically, at this point, if we don't like something, we'll just reclass them. Or re-roll. You know what I'm trying to say. We'll reset them and rebuild them. Alright, so if I do Dex... he basically gets another +1 to his AC. If we do Charisma, it adds to his spellcasting modifier. So either make him harder to hit, or make him hit more often. Which his Charisma modifier is what's being used for his Eldritch Blast, so... we either max that out, we'll get a +9 to our saving throws, and we get a +5 to our all of our Charisma checks. Yep, okay.
Soldier.
Now with you, I have to strongly consider just doing Dex. What's your base, actually? No, okay. This is just still going to be better, so we're not going to do that. We can get a bonus in con and strength by just putting 1 point into each of those, though. So maybe that's what we do. So strength 18, con 16. Okay, another rage charge and a new feat. So if we did this, we could go with some unarmored options, but I think we're going to stay, or we can go with some armor options instead of unarmored options, but I think we're going to stay with the unarmored. So I think we will do this. Get bonuses in both strength and con. Yeah. I do like durable, but we get 2 bonuses here to our pluses, to our rolls. Whereas this one, we would get our con bonus, and then we would get full hit points every time we short rest. But our short rests, like, we don't need them as much anymore. We're doing a lot more long rests to make sure that we trigger all of these cutscenes, so I'm not even going to bother. Early on in the game, I really... Like, durable, I feel like, works better in the first 2 acts. In the 3rd act, you want to do the long rests more often anyway, so...
Let's get going.
I'd love to, thanks.
What to do?
There's no time to waste.
Alright, so... Your character sheet right now... I wish I had a good way of knowing which of these things I got from... Yeah, I just don't remember all the things that we gave her in her level up, so...
Never a dull moment.
If I were to re-roll her, I don't remember everything we gave her, but...
Fate spins. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps...
do I have to do that with
Let's get on
Shadowheart?
with
I
it.
might have to. Okay.
Have to keep pushing.
Let's just take her to Withers.
I shall be here in thy camp, as thou desire.
Okay, so keep her as a cleric. So subclasses. The life domain is an aspect of many good deities offering spells that protect and restore the mind, body, and soul. You always have Bless prepared, and you always have Cure Wounds prepared. And then you also get your Devotion empowers your healing spells. When casting a healing spell, the target regains additional hit points equal to 2+ the spell's level. This is the life domain that I played with my tabletop tiefling cleric. We got Light Domain, offered by deities of justice, majesty, and primordial flame, providing spells that dispel darkness and harm the undead. You get Light as a cantrip. Burning Hands and Fairy Fire, always prepared. Warding Flare, shield yourself with Divine Light. Use your reaction to impose disadvantage on an attacker, possibly causing their attack to miss. Okay, Knowledge Domain. Adroit in all manner of language and skills, your mind is an intellectual cup brimming with exquisite knowledge. Always have Sleep and Command prepared. War Domain. Fortified by holy zeal, you brandish an arsenal of sacramental savagery to use against those you deem unrighteous. When you make an unarmed or weapon attack, you can spend a War Priest charge to make an additional attack as a bonus action. Huh, interesting. Divine Favor. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. Okay. I still use her as a caster mostly, but it seems like War Domain is going to be the one if you want her to start doing good in melee attacks, and I don't think that's what we're going to do. Your faith has made you the very thunder that quakes the black firmament, the lightning coursing through the veins of a terrible storm. Thunderwave and Fog Cloud. Always prepared. Strike back at an attacking creature, potentially dealing 2 to 16 lightning damage. On a failed saving throw, you deal half of the 2 to 16 thunder damage roll. That's kind of cool. Then nature gives you Shillelagh. So light, tempest, or knowledge. I wonder what more you get from knowledge. Should we try tempest? You're gonna keep guidance, you're gonna keep sacred flame, and you're gonna keep resistance. Yeah, I think all of that works well. You're gonna be sticking with medium armor and shields, so Dex being at 14 is fine. You get your maximum bonus to your armor class with that. A +1 in strength doesn't seem to make all that much sense. We'll find some other way to get wisdom up later, I think. History and medicine are fine for me on that front. Okay, so channel divinity, turn undead, and when you roll thunder or lightning damage, you can use your channel divinity to deal maximum damage instead. Cool. Okay. We'll not worry about prepared spells yet. Okay, access to new spells. Gust of Wind and Shatter are always prepared. Very cool. Gained a cantrip. We had Lucky Honor. And I have really liked that. I think I'm going to keep that. Destroy Undead. When you successfully turn an undead creature, it also takes 4 to 24 radiant damage. Okay, I think that, yeah, that was also a thing that the other one had. Spirit Guardians is back, but we also now have Call Lightning and Sleet Storm always prepared. No, this is good, because I feel like she's been missing some decent AoE damage attacks. And that's no longer a problem. Thunderbolt Strike. When you deal lightning or thunder damage to a creature that is larger or smaller, you can also push it up to 3 meters. Okay, always prepared, and Ice Storm is now always prepared. Okay, Divine Strike Thunder. Cool. Once per turn, 1 to 8 thunder damage in addition. Now we have a new feat. I could do Warcaster. I don't remember what else I took with her. So if I did ability improvement, now do I have one more feat or two more feats? Okay, Insect Plague, always prepared. Destructive Wave, always prepared. Look at that thing. Create a shockwave of either Divine or Malevolent Thunder that damages nearby creatures and possibly knocks them prone. Huge, dude. That's cool. Divine Intervention. Invoke your God's Aid. Okay, we'll take Light as a cantrip. And then this is our final feat. Okay, so we either take something to max out Wisdom, or possibly something like Warcaster. Okay, proficiency in the saving throws in Wisdom with Resilient. So that's an option. I don't think there was anything else that could do Wisdom bonuses, so... Okay, Medium Armor Master for more AC. I don't even remember what we gave her, I'm going to be honest. I remember Lucky, but I don't remember what else we gave her. Okay, so that would be max Wisdom, and it gives us proficiency in Wisdom saving throws. So our proficiency bonus gets added to any saving throws that are Wisdom based. So an extra +2 on those. +4 from proficiency. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Alright, so our AC is 20. Still. I should really try out Glyph of Warding. We don't need Speak with Dead. Don't need Feign Death. Banishment's good. Celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend. Okay, should we try that for now? And she's got all sorts of stuff that are just always prepared. Hell yeah, dude. All right.
All right, what now? No one stopped me yet.
Okay.
Always at your side.
Hey, soldier. Really?
Only for a second. We're just gonna go through our other level ups.
Is something burdening? It is done.
Okay, health increased. She's also got a new feat. Let's see. Where are her bonuses? So, if she's using heavy armor, her dex doesn't matter. So we can max out her strength with ability improvement. Great Weapon Master on her would probably be good too. Okay, so she's got Savage Attacker. Max out her strength.
Is Chuck. As
Go ahead. I'm listening. With
Okay, 74. Gained 2 spells. We're going to take Chain Lightning. And Blink. You don't have Counterspell? It's going to be Counterspell. Okay. And then for you, what does this do? Okay, lightly armored. He has Civil Militia, so he technically already has proficiency with shields, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Yeah. Light armor and shields. So this would only give him a medium armor proficiency. We'll do that. Now his AC is 17. That's not bad for no armor. That's really not bad for no armor.
What's on your mind? I question the... Obi.
Need something? Lead on.
Okay, rogue feat. So max out dex. Do savage attacker. Roll twice, take the highest. Just making the damage whenever you do land way, way more effective. Okay.
Yes. Oh, darling, it sounds...
These boots have seen everything.
Yes? As you wish.
Wisdom and con ability.
Yes? You're sure?
Alright, we went over time to get all of these level ups in, but...
Why, hello, lover.
Oh, hello.
That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit.
Ooh, I liked it.
Do you need something?
Yeah.
Of course.
Give me a kiss.
I thought you'd never ask.
I ask all the time, but she's always surprised. Look at that smile.
If you're sure.
Oh, whoops. It was, you that we pulled out of the party. There we go.
Copper for your thoughts. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. All right, so thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we will do our long rest and then continue doing something. Also, while I see that, I'm going to turn off that passive. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.